And we will go ahead and get started. If you'd like to find a seated position that feels comfortable to you, I usually like to place a block or something underneath my hips. You're welcome to find the Sukhasana easy pose, cross-legged, or perhaps finding Virasana hero's pose, or another position that feels comfortable for you. We'll be here for just a couple moments at the beginning of class here. Maybe this is a new practice I'm doing, switching your cross if you always sit with the same cross leg, just to see how that kind of feels. And we'll just begin to arrive here today. There is a lot going on, and so I just kind of wanted to open up the beginning of this class by offering some teachings from one of my teachers who I was with last night via Zoom, Raghunath, who's a big bhakti guy, and he was talking about the human tendency that we all have to sort of fractalize or sort of create little pockets of who we are and of all of the practices that we take part in. And something that is coming up a lot in the age that we're in, Kali Yuga, is this sort of fractalization. We're splitting ourselves up and we're focusing on these really small slivers of maybe who we are or pieces of our identity. And when we do this, whether it is with ourselves or with the teachings that we're offered, we begin to sort of fall away from the beauty of the whole. And, you know, we'll move through our physical practice today and we'll breathe and we'll get into our bodies. But I just wanted to sort of offer that thought to you at the beginning of this time as we take part in this beautiful practice of yoga. We're taking part in our asana practice, which is part of yoga. And it's a very beautiful part of yoga where we engage with our bodies. But there's so many other pieces of this practice that really allow the entirety of the practice to become a way of living. Yeah, a way of reuniting with self, a reuniting of self with divine, of self with earth, with the universe. And so I just kind of wanted to share that as we're moving through time and space. Things are feeling a little bit cloudy for myself, I can say that. And I think there's some clarity in accepting that this is just part of the whole. Yeah, so if your eyes are not already closed, perhaps allowing the eyes to flutter to softly close, maybe finding a place on the floor if you'd like to keep them open. And just taking a moment to sort of sit with that thought that whatever it is that we're experiencing in this very moment is what it is, and it is part of the whole. Whatever that might mean for you today, however that begins to resonate, maybe it feels a little bit sticky, uncomfortable, maybe it feels liberating, just allowing that to begin to wash over you as you settle into your space today, inviting the mind into the space of the body, allowing this practice, this asana practice, to feed our practice of yoga. How can I take part in this fractal of my overall practice of life? I invite you to let the breath out wherever you are, softening in the shoulders and the belly, drawing towards the spine, and we'll breathe in together through the nose, taking a nice deep breath in. Maybe the shoulders rise, letting it go through the mouth. And we'll do that 2 more times. Deep, deep breath in. How much breath can you bring into the body? Allow the body to expand and exhale through the mouth. 1 more time, just like that. Deep, deep breath in. Let it go. This time, feel the lips. Inhale through the nose, filling up through the low belly, mid belly, upper chest, crown of the head lifts. Exhale through the nose, softly allow the bones to draw closer towards the midline. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. You can begin to invite that Ujjayi Pranayama, slight constriction in the back of the throat, inhaling. Exhale through the nose as if you're fogging a mirror with the lips sealed, finding that beautiful oceanic sound of the breath coming into the space of the body. Deep breath in, slowing the breath down, exhaling through the nose, allowing the spine to remain long as you continue your Ujjayi Pranayama. Maybe 5 to 10 more rounds as I will recite the Guru mantra that we use here in the Bhakti tradition, this beautiful mantra that really honors our teachers. Yeah, our teachers that are alive right now and all of their teachers. Yeah, so beautiful to really honor the lineage and the history of the teachings that we take part in. So continuing your Ujjayi Pranayama, allowing the ears to open and receive, allowing the heart to open and receive. Beautiful mantra. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Just allowing that to wash over your body, maybe noticing these sensations that are passing through you. And we'll open up our class today with an Om together. You can take a nice deep breath in wherever you are. Exhale fully, maybe palms come to the heart. And we'll inhale for Om. Release the palms, allowing the chin to fall to the chest. You can keep the eyes closed or softly open them. As you take an inhale, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, allowing the head to fall back. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, chin falls forward. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder, chin falls up, head falls back. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, coming forward. Taking a few more of these head rolls, allowing that Ujjayi Pranayama to continue to feed you, bringing you into the body and your experience. We'll take about 2 or 3 more of these at your own pace, allowing the breath to feed us. I love this idea, the breath breathing the body. We allow the breath to carry us as we do this. On your own timing, go ahead and change directions. You're welcome to pause anywhere that needs a little bit more space and time. Letting go of any sounds, any little extra wiggles. Maybe you're even getting into the shoulders and the rib cage a little bit here. Maybe noticing the sensations of the palms as they slide against the thighs. If you feel complete, just allowing the head to fall forward and taking an inhale to roll up through the spine. Nice, long, tall crown of the head. You can take an inhale again as you bring the shoulders up, allowing them to reach back behind you and roll down towards the earth. A few shoulder rolls. Inhale, shoulders come up and fall back as you exhale. Seeing if you can really reach the edges of your motion here, like you're carving through space. Oh, you might get some little crunchies in there along the collarbones or maybe behind the shoulder blades. Excuse me, just 2 more. You might even get into the ribs a little, kind of nice opening there. And as you're ready, just switching directions, we'll take 3 to 5 in the opposite direction. So bring the shoulders back first, then up, forward, if like you're to think of like putting on a jacket over and over again. And letting the breath come through. Maybe even noticing if the lips start to curl. Sometimes the nerves get activated and the face starts to do some funky things. Just something to notice. And letting that go, just giving the shoulders a little bit of a shimmy. Maybe noticing that the body sort of shifts, the skeleton shifts inside of the flesh of the body. and letting that dissolve. Palms can come out to the side as you take an inhale. Arms will sweep high, eyes lift with the fingers. Exhale, palms flip, reaching out and away. Deep breath in, fingertips reach high. See how far away you can reach, lifting the ribs off of the pelvis. Exhale, reaching out and away, palms face down. This time as you inhale, palms reach up, fingertips lift. Exhale, right palm down to the mat. Inhale, open the heart up towards the sky, pressing that left hip into the earth, opening up the heart. Exhale, carving forward, just allowing the back of the heart to press against the spine. Slight twist here. Inhale to open, allowing the heart to unfurl towards the sky. Exhale, carving forward, slight twist, a little compression in the belly. Taking two more like this. Inhale to open. Exhale to carve forward. Nice opening in the pec as you open. One more time. This time as you exhale, bring in the left palm all the way to the right knee. You can inhale to reach the right arm back behind you. Maybe the eyes follow the fingertips as you inhale, reaching out and away all the way towards the left knee. Go ahead and use the palms on the knees to square the shoulders. You can hold on to the knees and just puff up the back of the spine, allowing the shoulder blades to expand. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bending at the elbows, bringing the backs of the palms together. Maybe you find a full eagle bind if you'd like to use the left palm to hold on to the right wrist. Bring the shoulders down the back of the body and reaching the elbows away from the heart. Wrists are reaching away from the face. As you find a deep breath in, gently lifting the elbows, lifting the eyes, opening up the belly and the heart. Exhale, drawing the elbows towards the belly, curling, carving through space. Inhale, elbows lift. Exhale, belly and elbows come closer. One more time, inhale, elbows lift, eyes lift. Exhale, elbows to the belly, release the palms, sweep the arms out and around. Give yourself a nice big shrug up with the shoulders, and shoulders fall down the back of the body. Just pausing here for a moment, reaching the fingertips down, this sort of diagonal. Notice you might feel a little bit of tingling in the arms, a nice stretch for the nerves of the arms, this beautiful meridian. The fingertips connect through the palms, through the forearms, through the elbows, through the upper arms, through the shoulders, all the way to the heart. So beautiful. Yeah, and just releasing the fingertips, maybe giving your fingers a little wiggle. We'll take an inhale next to sweep the arms high once again. Exhale, reaching out and away. See how much space you can find in between the bones as you inhale to reach away, out and up. Exhale, pressing through space. One more inhale to sweep the arms high. And exhale, left palm comes down. Use that left palm to press the right hip down. Roll the heart open as you inhale. Exhale, carving forward, pressing the heart through to the back of the spine, slight twist. Inhale, heart open. Chest opens. Exhale, carving forward. Two more times. Inhale, opening. Exhale, carving forward. One more inhale to open. And exhale, right palm reaches all the way out and around, finding the left knee. Inhale, left palm, fingertips reach behind you, out and up, all the way to find the left knee. Using the palms to square the shoulders and hang out here just for a moment. See if you can lift the heart upward, opening up through the backs of the shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bending at the elbows, backs of the palms come towards one another. See how this feels. Maybe you grab onto the wrist or find your full eagle bind. Maybe the backs of the palms stay together. Our bodies are unique, and each side is unique within our own bodies. Draw the shoulders down, elbows away, wrists away. Take a nice deep breath in, beginning to lift the elbows, lift the eyes, lift the heart. Exhale, elbows draw towards the belly. Carving through the spine. Inhale to lift. Exhale, elbows to the belly. One more inhale to lift. And exhale, bringing the elbows to the belly. Go ahead and release the palms, sweeping the fingertips out and away. Shoulders come up. And then press the shoulders down, reach the fingertips away on that diagonal. See if you feel that sensation. You might not, depends how your traps are really, and these sort of muscles along the neck. See if you can really reach, reach, reach. Sort of like as if you needed to reach something to grab onto on both sides, but you just far enough away. They have to reach a little farther. Whew. Taking one more big breath in. And let that go. Just give the ankles, the wrists a little bit of a roll out here. A sort of cheerleader moment. Yeah, you can go the opposite direction. Might feel a little funky to go both ways. Can flap the elbows a little bit. Might have some cracking going on. A lot of times in our more windy times, whether that's with the weather or with our greater energetic environment, the bones start to crack a little bit more. So just noticing, yeah, letting that go. Can remove anything that's underneath you and just bring yourself into a tabletop position, whether that's rolling over the knees or switching the hips to one side, coming into tabletop. Go ahead and find yourself here, press into the palms right underneath the shoulders. See the knees right underneath the hips, and then press into the earth with the tops of the feet, almost as if you could lift the knees off of the ground. Yeah, notice slight engagement in the low belly. Nice long line between the crown of the head and the tailbone. Slight tuck in the chin. Take a deep breath in here. Exhaling fully. We've already done a bit of spine work, but we love a cat-cow, so we'll go there. Take a deep breath in, let the belly drop, let the crown and tail lift, high opening through the front body. Exhale, chin and tail roll together, really opening up through the shoulder blades, through the back of the body. Inhale, front body open, scooping the heart forward between the collarbones. Exhale, chin and tail fall together. Taking 2 or 3 more. You're welcome to move into any intuitive movement that feels good, or maybe this sort of linear pattern feels really good as well. You might roll out the shoulders, roll out the hips, finding anything that feels good. Beautiful choices. And as you feel ready, we'll come back into our tabletop. We'll go ahead and tuck the toes behind us. Go ahead and find almost like a revving up with the toes. So tucking all of the toes first, and just seeing if you can really get a nice extension in the bottoms of the feet. And then use the palms to press the hips back towards the heels. We'll hang out here for a moment. Yeah, notice you can control how much pressure goes into the feet by how much you press into the hands. Notice as you press into the hands, the hips reach for the heels. Shoulder blades are reaching down. Find somewhere to rest the eyes. And we'll take 5 nice big breaths here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, pressing through the earth into the palms. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yeah, you might notice extension in the calf muscles. Deep breath in. Exhaling. 2 more breaths. Inhale, opening up through the feet. Exhale, pressing into the earth. 1 more big breath in. This time, as you exhale, begin to reach the heels down, knees lift, hips lift, finding our way into downward dog. Right away, go ahead and walk out through the feet. Yeah, releasing the sort of compression in the toes, maybe giving each ankle a little roll. Checking out how the backs of the legs are feeling. See if you can lift the bottom of the pelvis upward to find more space in the hamstrings. Inner thighs are beginning to spin behind you, but giving yourself a little walk out here. Yeah, sort of getting to know. There's 3 hamstrings, I believe. Yeah, there's 3 hamstrings. So depending on the orientation of our pelvis, we're kind of getting at a different place in the hamstring. So there's the belly of the hamstring, the inner and the outer. So seeing if you can really just get in there. What feels good? It's the name of the game in my classes, you know. As you feel ready, settling into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Go ahead and press into the palms. Notice once again, when you press into the palms, the hips reach away. Nice coordination of the body structures. Inner thighs roll behind you. You can have a soft bend in the knees if you'd like. Soften in the lower ribs, slight tuck in the chin. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. Stepping the left foot forward just 6 inches or so to get the heel on the ground. As you take an inhale, right leg sweeps high, open up the hips, stack the pelvis. Bend the right knee, just taking 3 breaths to find a little bit of exploration here, whether that's rolling in the knee, in the ankle, finding some circles, maybe opening and closing the pelvis. 2 more breaths. We're going to try to keep it moving today now that we've started. 1 more big breath in and letting it go. On your next inhale, extending the right leg long, lifting the heel high. Exhale, turn the toes towards the earth, squaring the pelvis. Inner thigh, inner heel lifts as you inhale. As you exhale, drawing the right knee to the right elbow, gently stepping outside of the right palm. Let's keep the left knee lifted. Content the fingertips as you inhale, bringing the hips forward, heart reaches forward. Feel like an active, open lizard pose here. You can take a few moments, maybe rocking front and back using the left heel to propel you forward and back, seeing how that feels. And either having the fingertips on the ground or the fists, or maybe you come onto blocks if that feels of service to you. We'll find a little bit of a flow here. But first, I just want to draw your attention to drawing this left hip down. Notice that the left hip will want to swing open. See if you can draw the left hip down to square the hips. That'll draw the right hip back. We'll take an inhale to reach the hips and the heart gently forward. And as you exhale, drawing both hip bones back, extending through the right knee, finding a big open pyramid pose. Right knee does not have to extend fully. Hang out here for a moment. Once again, notice left hip will want to roll out. See if you can roll it down. Left heel does not have to be on the ground. Nice opening in the front of the right shin. Nice opening in that right hamstring. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhaling. As you find an inhale, lift through the left heel, coming into the right knee, bending forward, finding our open lizard. And exhale, pressing the hips up and back. We'll just do this about 3 more times. Inhaling to come forward, maybe undulate through the spine even. That's kind of nice. Exhale, hips reach up and back. Inhale to roll forward. Exhale, hips reach back. 1 more time. Inhale forward. As you exhale, dropping the left knee down, untuck the toes. Take an inhale, heart lift. And exhale, bringing the hips back, bending that left knee. We're coming into an open-legged Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. So the right foot is on an angle, but drawing the toes up towards the sky with a nice flex. Maybe the right knee extends long, making sure not to lock the knee. Go ahead and reach the bottom of the pelvis behind you, really opening this right hamstring. We'll just take a couple of breaths here. Maybe you like to find a little bit of movement. Just noticing if you're really tucking the pelvis under, and see if you can invite the pelvis to reach behind you. Yeah, protecting the low spine. Let's take 2 more breaths wherever you're at. You can let out any sound. That feels good. Okay, 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, bending through the right knee, planting the palms, tucking the left toes, stepping back, finding our down dog. You can walk your dog a little bit here, just checking out the difference between both legs. Might feel quite interesting. Something to notice. Find our still down dog. Press into the palms, take a deep breath in. And exhale, stepping the right foot slightly forward to get the heel on the ground. We'll take our inhale to reach the left leg high, open hip, stack pelvis, bend that left knee. Finding just a little bit of motion here, 3 breaths, whether it's circles of the knee, ankle, or hip. 2 more breaths. Finding what feels good, what feels sticky, getting a little curious. 1 more breath. Letting that go. On your next inhale, left leg reaches out and up. As you exhale, turning the toes down towards the earth, square the pelvis. Inhale, heel lifts just a little higher. And exhale, left knee, left elbow, gently stepping outside of the left palm. Right knee and toes will come down to the mat. Come onto fingertips, fists, or blocks. We'll bring the heart and hips forward. We're actually going to keep that right knee lifted. I forgot. We're doing active asana today. Yeah, as we inhale, bringing the heart and the hips forward. See if you can even notice the front of that right hip beginning to untangle. Finding a little bit of movement here, maybe rocking front and back. Letting the breath be nice and big. Yeah, big breath. I like to think about the breath as being big and supportive. Yeah, as you find your next inhale, just reaching the hips and the heart forward once again. And then exhale, bringing the hips back, finding this nice open-legged, wide pyramid. Notice here if you can draw that right hip a little bit farther forward, you'll get into the front of this left shin, even into the left hamstring. Taking a couple more breaths here, maybe wiggling around a little bit. Kind of nice to open and close that hip just to get a sense of the difference between the two places. We'll take one more big breath here. And exhaling fully. As you inhale, left knee bends, hips and heart reach forward. Exhale, hips reach back, legs extend long. Inhale to come forward, maybe find a little undulation with the spine. Exhaling back. Just two more. Inhale to roll forward. Exhaling back. This time, inhale forward. Exhale, bringing the right knee and toes to the mat and finding our way as we begin to draw the hips back, finding our open-legged Ardha Hanumanasana, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana, bringing that right sit bone back. Yeah, notice if you're tucking the tail under, it might feel a little safer, but it's a little bit challenging on the low back. So see if you can bring the pelvis back, opening even in the heart, and come up onto blocks or support if you'd like. We'll just hang out here for a few breaths. You might even sort of wag the tailbone back and forth. All of those sweet fibers in the hamstring getting nice and opened up. Taking two more breaths. Nice flex in this left foot will sort of increase the sensation in the back of that left leg. Let's take one more deep breath in. And exhale, bending through the left knee, planting the palm, stepping back, finding our down dog. Walking through the feet, one heel and then the other. Just noticing the legs may feel a bit more similar, or they might feel more unique from one another, depending on how you're moving through your body today. As you feel ready, just walking one step at a time towards the top of the mat. Taking your time, we'll meet in our forward fold, our Uttanasana. Feet can be hip width distance apart, and soft bend in the knees. See if you can imagine the inner thighs reaching behind you. Similar sensation of the hips rolling forward. Yeah, give the head a nice shake, yes and no. Allowing the belly to soften, releasing the spine down towards the earth. Oh, we love forward fold. It's so nice. Yeah, maybe rocking front and back in the hips. Feeling the weight shift into the balls of the feet, into the heels. And then finding yourself nice and balanced in the middle. Even imagine that the weight is centered over the highest part of the arch of the foot. Now about 2 inches in front of the ankle bones. You can lift up the toes, spread them nice and wide. And taking a moment to plant the toes into the earth. You can begin to draw the chin and the tail towards one another as you roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Allowing the ankles to open, knees to extend, front of the hips begin to spread open, shoulders come up to the ears, and fall down the back of the body. Tadasana, mountain pose. Pressing into the earth with the feet, allowing for that extension to reach up and grow up through the crown of the head. Slight tuck in the chin, slight softness in the front of the ribs, belly reaches for the heart. Take a deep breath in here. And letting that go. We'll move through our sun cells, just one breath to movement. We'll just keep things moving as we build some heat. Pausing if you ever need to. Yeah, listening to what your body's asking for today. Allowing the breath to support us. Take a deep breath in. And let that go. As you inhale, arms sweep high, eyes lift with the fingertips. Exhale, fold forward, hips crease, palms meet the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long, long spine. Exhale, palms to the mat, right leg steps back, knee and toes come down to the mat. Press into the earth as you inhale, the arms high. Exhale, shoulders and hips melt. We'll actually hang out here for a moment. Allow that right hip to roll forward. So think of closing the right side towards the front of the room. Just take one more deep breath in, reaching the hips and the heart forward and up. Exhale, palms plant down, stepping back, downward dog. As you find an inhale, heels lift, tail reaches for the chin. As you roll forward to plank, hanging out again for a moment, maybe shifting the weight side to side, coming into your nice strong plank. Palms press into the earth, heart reaches between the shoulder blades and forward, opening in the front of the hips, just like our Tadasana. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down to the mat. You can inhale the hips down, heart reaches forward, baby cobra. Exhaling, hips up and back, finding our downward dog. Take a deep breath in as the right leg sweeps high, keeping the hips square. Exhale, stepping between the palms, left knee and toes come down. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hips and heart settle down, allowing that left side now to wrap forward. One more deep breath in, fingertips lift, heart opens. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep high, eyes lift. Exhale, folding right back down. Half lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale, palms to the mat, left leg steps back, knee and toes come down. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, shoulder blades fall, keeping your mind on that left hip this time. Inhale here, pressing into the earth. Exhale, palms down, stepping back, downward dog. Inhale, rolling the spine forward to plank. Finding yourself here for a moment, nice and strong, stable plank, pressing into the earth. Heels are over the balls of the feet. Belly is reaching up for the heart, taking 2 more breaths. Exhaling, one more big breath in. And exhale, knees, chest and chin come down. Inhale, heart reaches forward, baby cobra, cobra, or even up dog if you're ready. Exhaling, hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, stepping between the palms, right knee and toes to the mat. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hips and shoulders fall. Inhale, fingertips reach. Exhale, palms down, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, palms to the heart. Taking a moment. Checking in. Perhaps even noticing what has shifted. Maybe asking, how can I bring more of myself to this moment? Don't always have to have an answer to that, but it's a good question to ask. We'll go ahead and just keep it moving. As you find your next inhale, go ahead and sweep the arms up and high towards the sky. As you exhale, begin shifting the hips back towards the back of the mat, bending at the knees, finding our chair pose. As you find your chair pose, check down, see your toes in front of your knees, and then zipping up through the front and the back of the body. See if you can find a nice long spine rather than tucking or reaching the tail far, far behind. Nice long spine reaching down towards the earth, shoulder blades reaching down, palms scoop together, perhaps eyes lift, taking 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, hips fall down. Inhaling. Exhale, can you imagine the inner thighs reaching towards the earth? 1 more big breath in. As you exhale this time, fold forward, knees extend long. Taking 2 breaths here, maybe shifting the hips side to side. 1 more breath in. Exhale, settling back into your Uttanasana. As you take an inhale, finding a halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, palms plant, stepping or hopping to the back of the mat. Make our way through vinyasa if you'd like, moving through plank, lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Heart reaches forward with an inhale, maybe into up dog, and then exhale, we'll meet in our down dog. We'll move right into our, it would be called a standing series, but it's going to be quite close to the ground. We'll find our down dog, just taking an exhale together as we move forward with our breath. So letting the breath go wherever you are. We'll inhale through the nose, take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale through the nose, press through the palms, hips lift. As you take an inhale, right leg will sweep high. As you exhale, knee drives towards the nose, press through the palms to dome the upper spine. Inhale, heel lifts once again. Exhale, knee to nose, press, press, press. See how much space you can make between your face and the earth. Inhale, heel lifts one more time. Exhale, knee to nose, press, 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 making space to gently step your right foot between the palms. Left knee will stay lifted. Checking in already, left hip is rolling forward. Press into the feet as you inhale, arms high, finding our high lunge. As you exhale, shoulder blades fall, hips root down. You can bring your palm or left palm to left hip if that feels good to you to close the hip forward. Yeah, and then palms can reach high once again. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, really lifting that left heel towards the top of the mat, pressing through the left toes. 1 more big breath in. Exhale, soften in the front ribs. As we take our next breath in, go ahead and lift the fingertips a little higher. Exhale, twisting to the right. Right fingertips reach back, left fingertips reach forward. High lunge twist. Maybe our eyes meet the right fingertips behind us. Just 2 breaths here. Inner thighs draw together. Exhaling, twisting a little further, perhaps 1 more big breath in. Exhaling. As you inhale, left hand reaches out and up, finding a reverse to our twisted high lunge. Right palm can come to the left right hamstring. Taking a moment here, really reaching and opening through the front of the left side body. 1 more big breath in. As you exhale, left palm comes inside of the right foot. Use that left palm to press into the earth. Right fingertips reach high. As you find an exhale, left shoulder reaches for the right knee. Twisted low lunge. Yeah, you're always welcome to bring that left knee down. As you find your breath in, feeling the expansion from everywhere in the body. Exhaling, allowing the bones to twist a little further. Let's take 1 more big breath in. This time, as you exhale, all toes turn towards the right long edge of the mat. So you're on the outside of the left foot. Continue to press through the left palm and draw the right hip back. So we get a nice sensation in the outer right hip. Many of you have done this with me before. Pressing into that left palm. You can even imagine that you're pressing the right palm into another hand or a wall, allowing the heart to roll up towards the sky. Just 1 more big breath in. And exhale fully. You're welcome to stay here, or perhaps you begin to walk that right foot all the way to the back of the mat. We'll find our way towards our side plank, Vashisthasana. You're welcome to hang out here or drop that left knee down. We'll just take about 3 breaths here, wherever you're at. See if you can continue to press that left palm down into the earth. Inhaling. Exhale, soften in the front ribs, allowing the front of the hips to open. 1 more big breath in. As you exhale, right foot steps behind the left knee. Hips begin to fall down. You can sweep the right arm down, circling it all the way up overhead, press into both feet. Left palm presses back down, hips lift, finding ourselves in a fallen dog. Yeah, our left knee is extended long. Right knee is bent, pressing into the earth to lift the hips higher. Taking a nice deep breath in, opening up through the front of the body. Exhaling. 1 more big breath in. This time as you exhale, just bringing the hips down towards the earth and finding a seat. You'll be right next to your mat. Right knee is bent. Go ahead and give your right knee a little bit of a hug here and kind of scoot yourself up onto your sits bones. You can give your right knee a nice hug with the left arm. And then sweeping this right hand up towards the sky, placing it behind you. You'll find a little bit of a twist here. Yeah, if you want to go into a deeper twist, you're welcome to do that. You're also welcome to hang out here. This is where I'm going to hang out today. Just drawing the heart towards the right side of the body. Yeah, if you want to cross that left elbow over, you're welcome to do that. You can flex through that left foot, just drawing this right knee close to the heart, drawing the heart close to that right knee. Just taking 3 more breaths. Exhaling. Maybe the eyes reach for the right edge of the socket. 2 more breaths. Exhaling. 1 more breath here. And letting that go. Just gently unwinding your twist. Let this right knee fall out to the side. You can plug the right foot into the inner left thigh. Just, again, kind of scooching yourself up onto your sit bones here, flexing the left foot. You can invite a slight bend in that left knee if that feels good. Squaring the hips towards this left leg. And inhale the arms to sweep high. And as you exhale, begin folding forward with the pelvis. Imagine the pelvis pouring forward. Fingertips reach, 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 reach. And eventually, palms can come down to the ground, finding our Janushirshasana. If you'd like, this is a variation I enjoy, just crossing the right palm over and using the right palm against the left leg to find a twist in the other direction. Or maybe you're feeling the forward fold today. Yeah, knowing the option is yours. If following your body's intuition is such a beautiful practice. Just about 3 breaths here. Yeah, combination of activity and rest, always. How can we invite more of ourselves to each moment? Consistency, listening, honoring what is here. Let's take 2 breaths together. Taking a deep breath in. Letting it go. 1 more big breath in. And letting it go. Just rolling yourself back up through the spine. Stay with me here. This is when we go into Britain dance land a little bit. Go ahead and continue to twist over to the right so that the palms come behind you. You can flex both feet and flipping yourself onto the feet, sort of like you're in a runner's stance. You've done this with me before probably. And just using your core muscles, we're going to walk ourselves back onto the mat, keeping the knees lifted. This is like a little animal stance here. And then you're welcome to stay here, or a nice challenge. We can begin to turn the body around, keeping the hips low, knees bent, and we'll do the second side from the back of the mat. Why not? Yeah, you can make your way back into your down dog. This is an opportunity to make your way through your vinyasa flow if you'd like, flowing into plank, coming down to the belly, perhaps upward dog, and we'll meet in a downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana when we're ready. Beautiful. Y'all are amazing. All right, let's move into the left side. Keep it going. Take a deep breath in through your nose, reaching through the earth into the hands. Exhale through the nose. As you find your next inhale, left leg sweeps high, keeping the hips square. Exhale, knee to nose, press through the palms. Inhale, leg sweeps high. Exhale, knee to nose, press, press, press. How much space can you create between your palms and your chest? 1 more inhale to reach the leg back and up. Exhale, knee to nose, pressing, making space. So ever so gently step that left leg forward. Right knee stays lifted. From here, rolling that right hip down, pressing through the feet. Inhale, arms sweep high, high lunge. Exhaling, hips and heart melt down. Check in. I like this sort of left hand on head, right hand on right hip, using that right hand to sort of coax the right hip forward. Notice how that shifts the inner thighs and even into sort of this midline connection. Yeah, you can sweep the arms back up. Nice extension through the back of that right leg. Heel is over the ball of the foot. Shoulders are soft. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhaling, soften in the lower ribs. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Beautiful. Inhale, fingertips reach higher. Exhale, begin twisting to the left. Finding the inner thighs really draw together to make space for the heart to twist. Maybe eyes meet the left fingertips. Take a deep breath in, fingertips reach away. Exhale, soften in the shoulders. Let's take one more inhale here. And exhaling. This time as you inhale, right fingertips reach out and up, finding our reverse high twist. Left palm can come to that left thigh. Wait, left hand to right thigh. My lefts and rights are confused today. As you inhale, reaching the right fingertips out and away, really allowing the right side body to open. Exhaling a little bit further. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, right palm comes inside of the left foot. Use that right palm to press into the earth. Inhale, left fingertips reach high. Exhale, right shoulder comes towards the left knee. Finding our nice low lunge twist, really extending through the right knee and allowing the spine to gently twist. Already perhaps pressing into the left palm as if there was another hand there. Using that to roll the heart forward and up. Taking 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhaling. One more big breath in. And exhale. As you're ready, turning all of the toes towards the left long edge of the mat. Already that really nice expansion in the heart, but drawing that left hip back behind you, like you have to pee, really trying to get the inner thighs as close as possible to open up that left outer hip. Press into the right palm to relieve the shoulder. Press into the left palm to spin the heart upward. Just taking 2 more breaths. Exhaling, nice long right knee. One more big breath in. And exhaling, beginning to heel to the left foot back or staying where you are. Making our way perhaps to side plank. Always welcome to drop this right knee down, coming into gate pose. If you're in your side plank, just lifting the hips a little higher, enjoying the shakes and the wiggles, reaching the front of the hips to open as the lower ribs soften. Take 2 more breaths. Exhaling. One more breath. And exhale, left foot steps behind the right knee. Let the hips settle down for a moment. Sweep this left arm down towards the mat and then press into the earth to lift the hips high, finding our flipped dog moment. Yeah, right leg is extended long, left knee is bent, pressing into the earth with that right palm and the feet to lift the hips high. 2 more breaths. Exhaling. One more breath in. As you exhale, just sitting yourself down right next to your mat. Yeah, you can give your left knee a nice squeeze here. You sort of walk yourself up to a nice long spine. Just notice if you're sitting back in the pelvis and see if you can, almost like somebody lifts your pelvis and pours it forward. Yeah, that might mean the left foot comes out a little bit. Flex in the right foot. You're welcome to do this sort of cozy way of going into the twist by just giving yourself a little hug here, planting the right, or I guess we'll do a nice open heart. So reaching the left fingertips up and then allowing that left hand to reach behind you to plant behind the pelvis. From there, heart opens and twist to the left. Yeah, if you'd like to go into a deeper twist, you are always welcome to do so. Maybe the eyeballs reach for the left corner of the socket. Even in a gentle twist, the spine and the organs are really getting this sort of wake up, time to function. Yeah, we talk about twisting as detox, but really it's just stimulating our internal organs to do their job. They already know what's going on. They know what to do. We can trust them. Yeah, taking 2 more breaths. Seeing how much breath you can invite in, even in compression. Exhaling, allowing the bones to soften. One more big breath in. And exhale, gently unwinding. You can allow this left knee to fall out towards the side. Just plugging this left knee out to the left side. Left foot into the right inner thigh. And just sort of walking your hips back a little bit to again pour the pelvis forward. Flexing in the right foot, either straight or bent, whatever serves you. You can inhale the fingertips high. And exhale, filling the heart, filling the pelvis forward, finding your fold. you'd like to hang out here, this is a perfect place to be. Or perhaps you walk the left palm to the outside of the right leg, just using that connection to draw the heart towards the right. Yeah, nice sort of upper spine twist. Or hang out in your forward fold too. Both are beautiful options. We'll just take about 3 more breaths. Take 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath here. Letting that go. Go ahead and roll back up through the spine. And once again, stay with me. So we're twisting back over to the left, plant the palms behind you, flex both feet, and use the palms to press into the earth to flip yourself over into our nice runner stance. You can walk yourself back onto your mat, keeping the hips low, knees off the ground. And then from here, if you're facing the back of the mat, just turning yourself back around, finding your way back to your down dog at the front of the mat. We need it. If you'd like to go through one last vinyasa here, you are welcome to do so. Wherever you choose to move in this moment, we will all meet in a child's pose. Beautiful choices. You find yourself back in your child's pose. Just taking a moment to really honor what you have just done. Honoring the sensations that are perhaps coming up in the physical body. Perhaps noticing where the mind begins to wander to. Perhaps noticing the sensation of the earth on the skin, coming up to support your body. The sensation of the air as it rests on your skin. The qualities of your breath. How can I invite more of myself to this very moment? And from here, just walk the palms back underneath the shoulders, using the palms to support yourself as you roll up through the spine. You can bring the knees together and we'll just hang out in hero's pose for a moment. I want to do a couple rounds of our Nadi Shodhana, bringing us closer to balance as we wind down. Yeah, we went through quite sort of strength building flow today, but it has been quite fluid and soft. So allowing ourselves to carry that with us. For those of you who are new to Nadi Shodhana, this is alternate nostril breathing. So taking the index and middle finger of the right hand and placing it just about an inch or so above the center of the eyebrows. Right thumb is free to cover the right nostril. Index, ring finger is free to cover the left nostril. We'll take a deep breath in together through both nostrils, maybe the eyes closed. And exhale fully. At the bottom of the breath, you'll cover the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Covering both nostrils at the top of the breath. Exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right. Holding at the top of the breath. And exhaling through the left. We'll go through this 2 more times together. Inhaling through the left. Holding at the top of the breath. Exhaling through the right. Inhaling right. Holding at the top of the breath. Exhaling through the left. Let's take 1 more round together. Inhale left. Holding at the top. Exhale right. Inhale right. Holding at the top. And exhale left. And let the right palm come back down to the lap, placing both palms onto the thighs. Just taking a moment letting the breath be soft, noticing the qualities of the body, the mind, the heart, what has shifted, and perhaps continuing with the eyes closed or allowing them to softly open. We'll just make our way onto the back of the body, nice and gently, flipping over onto the earth. You can sort of lower yourself down in your favorite way, maybe using it as a little bit of a shoulder stretch. And as you find yourself on the earth, just drawing the knees in towards the chest. You can use one palm on either knee, just drawing the knees towards the chest and then letting them fall out towards the sides. Palms stay on the kneecaps as they come back together. I'll find a few circles like this. Knees come in and up, falling out, coming together. You can find a couple more circles in this direction, allowing the hip bones to sort of massage from the inside out. Maybe finding the opposite direction. And taking a moment right now just to tune into the body, maybe pausing your motion for a moment, asking yourself if you need anything else for your practice to feel complete. And I'll take the next 90 seconds or so to just do any final postures. Perhaps you need more twisting or more heart opening. I'm just lifting my feet up for a little bit of a gentle inversion. Just taking a moment to sort of follow the body's request. Seeing if you can really use this opportunity to honor what the body asks for. Beautiful choices. Be happy baby. Cloud pose. And as you feel ready, just making your way onto your back, allowing the legs to extend long, allowing the arms to unfurl, allowing for space and rest. Beautiful choices. As we enter our Shavasana, we can allow all of the parts of ourselves, all of the parts of our practices to simply be. There's no need to decipher or create categories or containers. In these moments of rest, we can simply witness what is here. Perhaps this is an opportunity to allow all parts of ourselves, all parts of right now to be. Thanks, Karyana. Finding our Shavasana for just another 2 minutes, allowing the body to be supported, taking the seat of the witness. And allowing the body to rest as long as you'd like. And perhaps as you feel ready to begin to end our time on the mat today, just bringing A little bit of deeper breath into the body, expanding with a nice deep inhale. With an exhale, drawing some gentle movement into the fingers, toes, palms, feet, the joints of the elbows and knees, shoulders and hips. You can extend the palms overhead for a nice extension in the body. And as you feel ready, just making your way to one side, nice and gently caring for your body, making your way up to a final closing seat. Eyes can stay soft or closed. Perhaps the palms come into the space of the heart. And just taking this moment, we come full circle, same shape, perhaps different experience. Honoring with gratitude this body, and honoring with gratitude this practice that supports us in really so many ways, whether we are conscious of these ways or they fall into the subconscious. Gratitude for this practice and all of its teachings. I encourage you to move through your day, your week, your time, honoring just a little bit more of what is, bringing more of yourself into each moment. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and letting that go. Bowing the chin to the chest, honoring all that has come before us, all that has yet to come, and all that is with us in each and every moment. The light within me honors the light within each and every one of your beautiful souls. Thank you for this opportunity to be of service. Namaste.